Why the LCA is unique. We have been leaders in life coach training since 2001, and we just recently in August turned 23 years young. Welcome to the Life Coach Academy. We are going to be talking and exploring what sets us apart and making us leaders in the world of life coach training, and more importantly, where transformation begins and dreams become reality. We are strong believers in the power of personalized coaching and tailoring coaching courses to individual needs, because we do know that no two journeys are the same, and we are here to guide you on a path that is uniquely yours. Our team of qualified, accredited, and credentialed trainers is the cornerstone to our success, all of which are running their own full-time coaching businesses, have done this course, have been accredited, and are credentialed through the ICF. So what is the LCA point of difference? Well, we are offering qualifications that have dual external accreditation, meaning the ASQA National Government Accreditation, as well as the ICF Industry Body Accreditation at their level 2. We'll talk more about that in a bit. So why do you need government accreditation? Well, a nationally recognized program can only be delivered by an RTO. It's very simple to ask for the RTO number and head over to allthews.training.gov.au, pop the RTO number in, and you will find out what their scope is and their duration and everything you need to know for a nationally recognized program. It does also allow you to obtain professional indemnity insurance as a coach. You cannot get this without a nationally recognized qualification. We also do touch on the quality assurance around the national recognition, meaning that the course does meet the standards set by the governing body, which in this case is ASQA. The credibility is ensuring you have a qualification that meets those industry standards and requirements. And of course, I'm sure you've heard that the coaching industry is undergoing a regulation process, and we have been told that the minimum requirement will be a nationally recognized, government accredited certificate for in life coaching, as that is what you need to obtain professional indemnity insurance. Having this nationally recognized qualification can also be a prerequisite for certain roles or career progression. So you wouldn't want to actually undergo a program and spend money when it does not have all these attributes. So what is the International Coach Federation, as we call it the ICF, and why do you want it? Firstly, it's the only global body that oversees coaching worldwide. They have accredited training organizations like us and others at various different levels, depending on the criteria we meet according to their standards. And by doing an accredited program, you are then able to go on and credential yourself and obtain a globally recognized credential, which of course sets you apart as a coach and gives you higher earning capabilities. We do hold the level 2 ICF accreditation. We have held the previously known ACTP accreditation for the past 20 years. And what that means for you as a student is it is all-inclusive training. There is no separate verification. There is no additional mentoring hours, pro bono hours, coach-specific hours that you need to do to go on and apply for your PCC level of credential. So how is our program delivered? It is in a variety of different methods. Firstly, we have live Zoom sessions. They are rotational and scheduled. So you are actually able to look at the schedule and pick the sessions that suit you best. We've got 9:30 a.m., 11 a.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. So we are catering for people who are working full-time, people who are working shift work, obviously our international students. So you are able to pick and choose the sessions that suit you as opposed to trying to make the only sessions available. We do, of course, have recorded webinars and sessions that you are able to download and listen to at your own pace. Most importantly, we do a lot of group practical sessions. You will go into a triad, which is yourself and 2 other students, and you will rotate your roles between the coach, the client, and the observer, and you will do a number of hours for coaching skills and then also NLP skills. This is all overseen by an ICF accredited mentor who will give you feedback collectively and individually, in writing and verbally. Our assessment process is very much a reflective-based assessment. We are very interested in your point of view on the session, what you got from the session, what you contributed to the session, and what you would have liked to have actually seen in the session. Most importantly, we have a student support person for each and every one of you that will guide you, support you throughout your journey. If you need to touch base with your student support person on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, it doesn't matter. That is their allocated role to you. And on top of that, we of course have your mentor, which is guiding you through your practical coaching sessions. And your mentor will be the same person throughout your coaching practical sessions and your NLP practical sessions so that you do have that consistency. So how long does our course take? Well, if we are talking about our most recommended program, which is the Professional Coach ICF Level 2, that can take on average between 7 and 12 months with a average of 6 to 8 hours a week, and you are able to accelerate that significantly depending on your schedule and your commitments in your life. So, do you need a specialty niche stream? Well, no, not necessarily. It does help coaches specialize and target their preferred clients if they have a specific interest. What a niche stream does do for a coach that can be beneficial is it helps with clarity and focus. It certainly helps with targeting their market, their client attraction, deeper relationships, and of course differentiating themselves from other coaches. Do you need to pay up front? And are there any other options? Well, no, you don't need to pay up front. We do obviously have a discounted upfront payment option, but we have a multitude of payment plan options as well, ranging from 4 months to 24 months. And importantly to know that you are not locked into a payment plan that you select at first. If you are able to pay it off early, then there is no penalty. And we do it in-house, so you are able to communicate with us and talk to us about what it is that you need to do. You cannot stop your payments, but you certainly can adjust them and make them a lot more achievable for you. Is there funding? Well, yes, there is. We are a study approved through Centrelink, and that is a very private assessment done between yourself and Centrelink. They do not share any of your details with us, but if you are approved, they will contribute to your repayments. We are also approved through the Skills Checkpoint Funding incentive, which is through the federal government incentive, and this is for students that are 40 years old and over. And they do contribute $2,000 towards your upfront payment fee if you are eligible and meet the criteria. However, you do need to pay the balance to them before you are finally approved. So we've been asked what the future of life coaching is, and it is so exciting and it is so positive. It has gained that much traction over the last 10 years that it is now sitting at the second biggest emerging sector in the world next to IT. So priority on personal growth, self-development, and fulfilling increasing needs has made coaching a huge priority to achieve goals. The digital aspect of coaching has come into virtual coaching, like us, online coaching courses, and of course coaching apps, which has increased the availability for clients to connect with coaches. Coaching has also become a lot more evidence-based, so it is integrating research and evidence into the techniques to enhance the coaching skills and techniques that you will be trained in. The integration of coaching into larger corporations and companies has become massive. We are now seeing corporations and larger businesses employing coaches as either in-house coaches or consultants to come in and work with smaller groups and help with overall well-being, mental wellness, achieving KPIs, achieving goals, overcoming obstacles, whatever the corporation or company thinks their teams or employees need. Globalization is a huge part of the future of life coaching. We are now transcending geographical boundaries with our online coaching courses and online coaching done via Zoom, Skype, WhatsApp. It means you are now able to connect with anybody in the world that is wanting to engage with you as a coach. Having the ICF accreditation makes that so much easier for you. You are actually able to be found through the ICF website as a coach, and you are also able to travel, go on holidays, and your business does not need to stop. One very important part of coaching as the future and now is mindfulness and well-being. Holistic approaches to stress, mindfulness, well-being, fatigue, work-life balance, and all those aspects that can derail us and make us need an accountability partner that is without judgment and just a facilitator to bounce ideas off, to keep us accountable and keep us moving forward, has become a huge focus on coaching in the future and of course now. When will the coaching industry be regulated? Wow, if we had a crystal ball. So the regulation is a complex process that does involve a multitude of different people. Stakeholders, coaching associations, professional bodies, the governments, and of course the community. The timeline is actually dependent on all of this coming together. The factors that are being taken into account for this regulation are things like industry consensus, the government involvement, public demand, professional standards, international trends, educational institutions, and of course governing bodies. The only thing that is certain is based on the enormous growth in the industry worldwide, it is inevitable. We are working with humans and things can be taken out of context. It depends on where the person is, the stage of their life, and what they are wanting to hear. It is a complete and utter certainty that this industry is going to be regulated. Be ready and be qualified. What will happen, much like the financial planners and wealth advisors a number of years ago, is when they regulated their industry, they were forced, if they weren't qualified by the criteria set, to go back and study, even though they had been doing the same job for 20 odd years and were very good at it. They needed to meet the industry criteria. So it is imperative that you understand what you choose today is going to set you up for life. Don't get into a situation where you need to either shut your business down or go back and study for 12 months in order to get it back up and running. Get yourself sorted now, because this industry has to be regulated. Thank you for your time, and please do reach out if you have any questions or queries about your life coach training journey. And of course, with the best in the industry since 2001. We also have been uniquely accredited with the ICF at that ACTP level since 2003, and now re-endorsed at their new structure of level 2. If you need any further information, give us a call. If you are in Australia, we have a free call number, which is 1-800-032-151. If you are an international prospective student, we do have the +61 and then 2 66744159. Otherwise, just email me on info@lifecoachingacademy.edu.au, or jump onto our website and request a free info pack. That way you will get all the information on email, plus whatever special offer we are able to offer you at the time. But most importantly, do your homework, do your due diligence, and find out from the regulatory bodies who you are talking to, what they are offering, and if they are going to meet the criteria and the standards for you to achieve your goal going forward. It is most important that you resonate with the program, and that you understand that the time and money you are going to spend is going to be well worth it. If you're seeing cheaper courses, shorter courses, please do look into the detail. We are seeing things like assessments being charged externally and separate on top of the course fees. We are seeing international accredited bodies which are in-house generated and have nothing to do with the International Coach Federation. We are seeing so much at the moment that it's almost impossible to tell you what to look out for. However, go on to training.gov.au and find out the RTO number of the training organisation you're interested in and look them up. Go on to allthews.coachfederation.org and find out what level somebody is claiming to have ICF accreditation. This is going to change everything for you going forward. Good luck, and hopefully speak to you soon. Thank you.